Kiki B is here, Squiddy. The kind of guests I used to have on this show. The kind of guests I used to have on this show. Please, let me read somebody's profile for you. In case you're looking at her and you think she's just one, you know, one quiet, very humble person sitting beside me. You don't know who she is. So her name is Mariam. I pronounced it perfectly, I think. Yes. She's the creative director and digital marketer at Webiza Studio. You know, it sounded like Ibiza.
Yeah.
It's Webiza Studio. A creative digital marketing agency which she founded in 2017. She's the founder, in case you don't know. One of their notable works is a recently published stop motion video for Bata shoes. She's a self-taught graphics designer, photographer, videographer, website designer, and visual. I need to be seen as
Wait. All this in the one combo.
I'm not done. I'm just getting started.
Okay.
She worked in the corporate world for a couple of years. First as a financial analyst at UBS Investment Bank in, guess what?
Where?
New Jersey.
Wait, which of the New Jersey?
How many people? The same one. And then Equinity Group in London. Before she returned to Nigeria to bless us with all this acquired knowledge and creativity. Are we not in front of greatness like this?
But wait, Zzini, I want to say something. When God blesses your neighbor, it means God is in your neighborhood.
Oh!
That means your door
Preach it.
might be the next door to receive
In the Boski.
that package. No, but it is true. Because for we having this person with all this quality.
Wait, let me read her final call in case you
Oh, we are not done?
No, we are not done.
Man.
We are not done.
Man.
So she didn't only come back to bless us with her wealth of creativity. She came back to carry us along. So she is the founder of We the Youth Africa, a non-profit organization with a platform that supports African creative for positive change.
All this package.
I dropped my phone. You know when somebody drop their mic, when somebody don't finish?
Otito, you are ended.
End of story.
End of story. You are ended. Not you have ended though.
And you know the
you are
funny thing,
ended.
she's just smiling and just sitting. She's just so humble. She just sits and smiling. I'm like, oh.
I would like to meet this person you're talking about.
But we are here with that person.
Let's meet the person that we're talking about. And in case you all don't know, this is Mariam. And she's telling us, let's meet the person. Please, we want to meet the person.
You are the person.
Personally,
I love the moral, I love the ginger. As in, I can't even believe it's me you're talking about like this.
You can't even believe you're the one.
She's forming humble. She's forming humble.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Please don't thank us. We should be thanking you for gracing us. Thank you.
Thank you for coming to this show. Like seriously, because that's why I say if God bless your neighbor and you're in your neighborhood.
So please, before we get carried away, introduce us.
All right. Hello guys, happy new year.
Yeah.
This is year 2021 and it's a new year, it's a new beginning. Welcome to a new episode of Talking MM&M. I'm not here alone, just as we always say. I have my partner in crime. She's looking all juicy and she's not just gorgeous, she's gorgeous. But she's not going to just. Please meet my adorable, beautiful partner in crime. Her name is Zzini Skuad-E.
Yes, you have introduced me properly. I am not like some humble people. I'm a very proud person. Introduce me.
Add more things.
No, don't add. You will spoil it. Alright guys, thank you very much for joining us again on Talking MM&M. It's been a long time and I'm so super excited that I am back and we are all back. Yeah. But before I move on, I need you to tell us and our viewers of course a little bit about, I've read your profile, they already know that you're great. Multi-talented.
You are just the true definition of greatness, so we know.
So good.
But I want you to define creativity from your angle, because being a creative of different aspects of the entertainment industry, you do it all, and being in finance too, so.
You know what they say? They say creativity is intelligence having fun. So basically, that's what I love to do. Have fun. Something that I discovered right from when I was little. Yeah, I was a creative person. I was always very interested in arts, and I really excelled in arts in school.
Yeah.
So growing up, you know, like you said, like you mentioned, I went into finance and all that.
And then they called you back.
Yeah, I just
arts, entertainment put you back.
Yeah, you're just like,
I'm here, man, bunny girl.
leave me, come back. Leave me,
yes,
come back.
Yes, exactly. So I just decided to just be my true self at some point and just like face my passion, which now turned out to be photography, videography. I'm a visual artist, like I can create art. I also do website design and things like that. So basically, anything that a business would need in terms of like content for marketing, I'm there.
And it's so beautiful that she's self-taught.
Yeah, that's the reason why I say with all this profile and all this things she built for herself, have you ever experienced you telling someone that okay, we are set, okay, let's roll, let's walk, and you think you've pressed the red button of recording, and after spending the whole time, and the person have put in all his best, and you just realize that you didn't press the red button.
Hold on, before you answer, this question just made me remember something. There's this purpose meme that is trending. That I don't remember. I saw it on Twitter once and I said, okay, people like say we go do this your wedding again, no? Photographer, me as a photographer. So okay, people like say we go do this wedding again, no? I don't pressure.
That means you didn't record anything.
Wow. So if I've had that experience, I actually have, but luckily for me, it hasn't been too detrimental to me. Yeah, I've always noticed not too long after maybe the person has started acting or whatever, then I'll notice that I was not recording and I'll notify the person and set it up so it can record. So, but I've not had it to a point where like, let's say you will 20 minutes now and I've lost it out.
Alright, lastly, before my beautiful gorgeous continue asking you some questions, which we need to talk about it. It's now there's something that I'm trying to understand. Zzini, most of these directors, 60 to 70% people that are behind the cameras always carry this dreadlock. Have you noticed that?
Yes, I have.
So is there anything unique about you people with this? Because I can talk about from Clarence Peter to Unlimited Ellie to the boys that are trending now. You see everybody with dreadlocks. And you now, with your own dreadlocks. So tell us, is there anything behind?
The thing is, funny enough, I'm not even the kind of person that likes to do what other people are doing.
Okay.
So the fact that I have this, the reason why I have these dreadlocks is because this is what I feel comfortable with, very comfortable with. I've tried ribbons, I've tried wigs, I've tried normal stuff. I've always felt deep inside that it wasn't for me. Like I just don't feel comfortable.
How long have you had it?
These dreadlocks I've had for 8 years now. About 8 years.
Wow. Okay, so I think I've worked with a couple of directors, like a friend of mine, very, very close friend of mine. One thing I noticed is most of the time when they're working behind the camera or they're in front of the system, trying to edit or stuff, because they spend a lot of time trying to create, trying to edit and stuff. They're always doing this. Twisting. They're always locking their hair, like just twisting their hair. So I don't know if this is a subconscious thing that they do. 2 years ago, I think my aunt wanted to have a birthday or something. So I told her, a friend of mine was a photographer. I'm like, oh, I have a friend of mine who's a photographer. I'm like, oh, she'll be like, oh, she'll come for remember? No, free care. No. Like, let's go. No, I called the person and the person told us how much he was going to charge photography. When my auntie heard the price, was like, now you do the birthday. Like, ordinary cameraman, how you go charge me? So and so forth. I go pay. So she was like, how will I pay that kind of amount for somebody to come and snap me pictures? I'm like, no, I can't pay that. Is the person, is he going to cook rice when he's coming and chef for us? You know, something like that. And I kind of see that they still have this misconception about what photography and videography really is or actually is. And I'm very glad that over time it has evolved and they are actually getting the recognition and the accolades that they deserve. So you being in that market, what do you do as a creative, as a photographer or videographer, to stand out, to have value for your creativity? What do you think is that thing that you do different from every other person? Or do you think this photographer or this person do from every other person that makes me worth giving you 200k or 300k to come and film my event?
It boils down to creativity. Okay. It boils down to creativity.
You are creative, the other person is creative, the other person
yes,
is
and everybody, yes.
What's the selling points for you that you feel, okay, yeah, you can place money on my value, this is what I'm selling to you?
Like you said, everybody has creativity.
Yeah.
They're creative. Obviously, if you're in this industry, obviously you're creative.
Yeah.
But there's a difference. Like my own creativity is different from another person's creativity, obviously, because my own perspective, my own way of thinking will be different. You understand what I'm saying? The angle I will take to approach a project will be different. So creativity has levels.
When it has to do with, I know I'm going to be saying the mind of those people behind the cameras now. When you look at what is happening in our industry, if you check it closely, if anybody that is watching this, please forgive me if this question is going to really hurt you, but it's just the fact. If you look at it basically, most of the people behind the camera are not rich. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? They are always at the average side. Why?
Let's say you're saying those behind the camera that makes things work, they don't earn.
Yeah, it's only when you earn more that you'll be rich now. You know what I mean?
Yes, so let's say, okay, why do you feel like they do not earn more, or people do not put value to that aspect of things and want to pay more for it? They prefer to pay this person on this side more than to pay this person.
Saying, yeah, they prefer to pay people like us.
Knowing fully well that your output at the end of the day depends on this
the person behind the camera.
Depends on these people. If you want to get quality output,
do you understand? Since
So
you are in that world, you should have something to tell us here today. Okay.
From my own perspective,
these people they earn more.
They earn more because first of all, the money comes to us first, and then we were the ones that come up with the budgets, basically.
Okay.
And then we are the ones that are going to pay the artist or the host or whatever. So definitely we will pay ourselves first, make sure we're okay before we now give, whoever we're working with.
It's like you don't understand.
So you are speaking as a creative director. Yeah.
Okay.
So he is asking for the everyday camera guy. Yeah. The everyday camera guy, the everyday photographer, the everyday sound recordist, the everyday gaffer. You get the lights guy, the sound guy. You get lights.
There are ways to go about it.
Okay, please. That is the ways that I want you to talk about. Let's hit on that.
If you have the entrepreneur's mindset, what you will do is you will first hire equipment now.
Okay, so she wants to go into financial analysis, but please, before you do that, I know this one now is going to be key because you have started. You have pulled the lion's tail. And you have started. So before we do that, before you answer this question or get into this, let's go on a quick break and we'll come back. When we come back, we'll get into that question properly. So we'll be right back. And before we went on this break, Skuad-E actually asked a question about the creative aspect for the guys behind the camera, how it can be improved, their value, them getting value for their creativity and all.
So I think it has to just do with the individual and having an entrepreneurial mindset. So I feel like if there's someone, for instance, who is interested in as a photographer, videographer, whatever, and they're hiring equipment to do their work, I believe if they have that mindset of like investing in their crafts, they will take that money and invest it back, get their own equipment, basically the money they're getting from the jobs they are doing, invest it in their own equipment. From there they can grow, include someone in their team, grow a team. From there they can open a studio, they can start hiring, they can now be the ones hiring equipment to other people and also doing production, like huge production for businesses or brands and the rest. So it's just having that entrepreneurial mindset. There's the opportunity is there. The opportunity is there. But it's not everyone knows how to
how to manage that. Yes, how to harness that.
On that, I know I asked the question, but let me give you my
take on it.
My take on it. You know, it's just like an everyday money.
Okay.
Just like normal conductor, driver, business people that goes on the profit.
Yeah.
And they think the money will come back again tomorrow, come back next tomorrow.
Yes.
And you know, if you are good at any job, it's just for a given time. You cannot be good forever. Someone will come that has been doing research concerning you. You are someone's case study. And if the person is coming at you, definitely be better than you. For him to take the market, he needs to be better than you. And what I think that some of them do forget is, they do forget that someday someone will come out and I'll be off the market.
Yeah.
And that is what I think they should look into and start planning themselves. Because if you don't plan when it has to do with business and money, it will come and go.
Well, do you see yourself over time trying out new places, you know, leaving this, you know, sphere and trying out new things over there, like they say?
I see myself.
Do you see yourself, say, making that decision that one day, Skuad-E, this market is no longer for me, I think I need to find greener pasture?
My dear, maybe do I see myself 60 to 70 of artists when they think that the market is no longer for them, they relocate. I will tell you the reason why they're relocating.
Personalizing it and
it back. Wait.
You're a very tricky guy. You are an artist.
No, I'll tell you the reason why they're
let's not separate the artist from the person. I know sometimes we need to that, but I am asking you personally, directly. I'm not saying 60 to 70%. We know the ratio is high for that. I am saying you personally as an artist.
Alright.
Do you see yourself making that decision? Like if you're in that position where will you one day do that? You one day make that decision?
Zzini, you see the answer?
I need to know. That's why I asked.
No, this is it.
He's trying not to
the answer is
okay.
Yes, and I'll give my reasons. Now, you know, you can be trending here and you're not trending there.
Okay.
Now, if you notice that this market is off here, maybe you might be trending somewhere in Africa, somewhere in Europe. You just need to move down there. Before the trends go down, you've catched what you're supposed to. I see myself taking that steps. But not pretty soon.
You leave. Would you plan to come back or just, you know, leave and just...
No, when I leave, I'll still be doing the same thing.
That's the question I was going to ask you.
No, I can't, as it is right now.
Or will you do some 9 to 5 like we
No. As we speak right now, even though I'm leaving this country, I cannot go out of the entertainment world.
Okay.
I might find myself not doing music again, but doing something in the entertainment world. In that space. Do you understand? I'm an actor already. I do movies. Anywhere I go, I cannot just start working 9 to 5. I'll just need to go back to my creative world and just maybe go out there until we become like people like Bob Marley.
Yes, I know we can keep at it going back and forth because it's entertainment and the creative world is broad. There's always an angle to look at things. There's always things to talk about. There's always topic to talk about and so many things. I personally, I know I've been asking the questions and going back and forth, but I want to give my 2 cents. So this is what I feel most times that they do, and I'm not going to fault anybody over it or try to feel like it's not the best decision. At the end of the day, it is what works for you that you are going to do. Oftentimes we have seen that our country or back home here, they recognize the talent more when you have gone global. Yeah, when you go into an international scene and you carve a niche for yourself, or you make a name for yourself, or you try to break into that market and you are successful breaking into that market outside, they kind of place more value back home here.
I'm not
when
trying
you when you try and succeed in breaking into an international market.
Then I'm not even trying to cut you. Let me add up to what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's still on the same line.
Okay.
Do you know that the value artist that comes home?
That comes back home. Yes.
That comes back home and starts something. They just value him. I don't know why.
That is why I feel like most creative, especially artists, musicians and actors, they want to go out there after exploring the market here and doing their thing, and they see that, oh, okay, people are no longer putting value in my creativity. They know that once I step out and I do something, I carve a niche for myself, or I am successful in that market, they place more value to me back home here. We have a lot of our musicians that has gone into the international market and break. See, Burna Boy was home for years. And we did not keep that energy with Burna Boy. But immediately he broke into the international market and started getting Grammys and this. Now Burna Boy is like one of the most sought after and talked about artists back home. There is value for him, and we are claiming his success because we feel, oh, Nigerian made, a Nigerian artist been nominated for a Grammy. We are celebrating him more now that he has gotten fame in the international market. Same with Whiskey, same with a couple of other artists that's broken into the international market. You get so, and that is also one of the things our Olamide is having. The problem or the challenge our Olamide is having as an artist. He has made a name for himself here. He has gotten to that peak, and then a lot of things have happened again, and he's no longer at that place that people that you get. But once he breaks into the international market now, you will see that he's going to skyrocket again as one of the most sought after artists in Nigeria. I feel like that's one other thing that moves or pushes creatives to want to go out of this our country to do more for themselves and stuff. That is my own 2 cents, and I love being able to contribute, some. And I know we can keep talking and talking, but we have to go. We've gotten to that moment. I want to thank you so much, Mariam, for joining us today. It's been so awesome having you actually digging into your well of knowledge, like grabbing. It's been awesome having you, and I want to say thank you to our viewers, because this would not be possible without you at home watching and clicking the like button and subscribing and promoting or talking about our topics, or having the same conversations with us over there. And we hope we've been able to let you guys have fun with us, or carry you guys along to have fun with us. Skuad-E, I know you have something to say. And
don't forget to see more of our content. You need to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram and on our Facebook page, so you could see more on Twitter, so that you can see more of this. And what you just need to do, click on that button, subscribe, so that you see new notification of everything that is coming out new, and we'll drop that every Friday. Don't forget, it's still at FLAMMYTV on all our social media handle. And thank you for having us. Thank you for your time, and make sure you keep subscribing. And for Mariam, thanks Mariam, right?
Beautiful Mariam.
For beautiful Mariam with the most Nazareth dread.
The most dreadilicious
Nazareth
dread.
Thank you so much for honoring our call. Thank you for coming over.
Thank you so much.
And lastly, don't forget, we need to say thank you to Spark.
Sparkle. O2 Empire.
O2 Empire.
It's always a lovely time being in this space. There's beauty around me, as you can see. Please.
Everything Marama.
Everything Marama. That's the key word. Alright guys, thank you very much for joining us. I'll see you same time next week on another episode of Talking Music, Movies and more.